I paid $320 for this BaBylissPRO Dual Coil Clipper. When I first seen the price, honestly, I thought this clipper wouldn't be worth it. But I bought it with my own money, put in the work, and today I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm going to show you exactly how it performed on a real haircut. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like, and at the end of the video, I'll let you know if I think it's actually worth the price tag of $320.
Has really helped me unlock the ability to step up my game around the house. You know, one second I'm doing chores, the next I'm playing. Smile at this. I live by one wife, one's wife. And chore, each of you want to finish the points of your queen, you better get on now. That will world can do today.
So right here, I'm gonna start combing my client's hair down so I can make sure I get an even cut. I'm gonna get straight to it. With the dual coil clipper, I'm gonna start cutting through against the grain. My client doesn't care about waves, so I can go against the grain and get an even cut. Man, this clipper is going through it like butter. This clipper is so powerful, I believe it can cut through locks. Any locks, any braids, it can just straight through. Chop. Make sure I get an even cut. That hair coming off like nothing. See, my client has a cowlick in the front, so I'm gonna make sure I go against it. Find the direction the hair is going and go against it. Make sure you get an even cut in the front. See, the hair coming off like butter, man. Coming off like butter. I'm gonna be honest though, this clipper right here is not beginner barber friendly. I repeat, this clipper right here is not beginner barber friendly. Straight up. I'm gonna go straight to the fade, create my first guideline with the lever closed. Start with a 0. Make my first guideline. See, my client, he like that drop fade, so I try not to go too hard because he like that C cup. So I always give him a drop fade every time. I created my first guideline. I open up the lever just a little bit and go up about an inch maybe, just to eliminate that first guideline. Just a little bit. Then I open my lever all the way, half. Try to eliminate that guideline, that second line that I had created. Man, that clip is so strong, man. I promise you. You gotta make sure you brush every time so you can see what you're doing and what you need to cut. Make sure you keep a brush or a comb at all times. I'm gonna go with my one guard, eliminate that guideline. See, it's not really eliminated all the way, but it's kind of fading the line off a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna have to take my guard off. And with the lever open, no guard, I'm gonna have to eliminate that half, that line right there, see? With the lever open, no guard, I eliminated that line. So when I had the one guard, and I was trying to eliminate that line first, it didn't eliminate it, but it faded it out enough for I could just take the clipper off, the guard off, and just smooth through, take that line off. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just polish the fade. See how fast I did that fade? Man, that's how strong that clipper is, I promise you. I promise you, man. It's so quick to make a mistake with this clipper because it's that strong. I'm just polishing the fade, that's all I'm doing, polishing the fade. My camera just stopped focusing for some reason. I don't know why it's starting to blur out. So excuse my recording. Keep blurring out. My camera is tripping. All I'm doing right now is polishing the fade, you know? I know that I use the one guard on top. So I know that anything I do, I have to fade into that one guard on top. And again, my client doesn't like high fade, so I try to keep it as low as possible so you can have a strong C cut. This fade coming together though. Definitely is coming together, man. So I had sprayed them with some holding spray to make sure the hair gets locked in together. That's what it was. So if you're wondering what it was hairspray. Holding spray. See how my liners is hidden? See, my client has weak corner, so I have to make sure I don't go in them corners. It's okay, man. You're not gonna always have a super duper strong line. Like your lines ain't gonna be always as crispy. But just make sure whatever you do, you don't push them corners in. Here's light corners, so I'm trying to be very, very careful with them light corners. So I'm going straight to my C cup. Keep it as natural as possible, not pushing no corners back. Keep it as natural as possible. Do the same thing with this side. You see them corners, they're not as strong, so you have to be careful. See how I didn't dig in them corners? It ain't the sharpest line, but I'm not pushing his line back, and that's all that matters. You never want to push your client's line back. See how the lineup is coming together. I like to use my middle finger to make sure I have a balance. I don't, in case the client moves or sneezes or has to move, I can control with my middle finger, just be my balance to my trimmer. Because if you was to sneeze and I ain't have my middle finger on there, his whole line gonna get pushed back. But with my middle finger being my balance, I can control it. Straight to the C cup, no pushback. Keep it as natural as possible, man. Keep it as natural as possible. Just trying to go back, make sure I got the line up straight. So I started in the middle, work my way to the right side, and do the same on the left side. Start in the middle and work my way out to the other side. So right here, I'm outlining it with the Magic Pencil. Shout out to my homeboy at Magic Pencil. I believe it's the best pencil out there for barbers, to be honest. See, color enhancements is to enhance the line. It's not to create a line. And that's what a lot of barbers is doing wrong right now. They are creating a line with enhancements, and that's not how it goes. You have to go back and learn the foundation. The foundation you create that you have to create the foundation first, and then that's what color is. It's an enhancement to enhance the line. It's not to create a line. I created the line, so now I'm enhancing the line. And that's what I see a lot of barbers. That's where they have it messed up at. They create lines with color, so when the client go home and wash his hair, he doesn't have a line. And you want to make sure your client comes back and is happy and satisfied. That's how you keep a client. Client might just sit in your chair one time and never come back because you ain't doing a good job. You just spraying them down. And that's not what enhancements are for. Enhancement is to enhance and bring your work out. That's it. It's not to create. You don't create no line with no color. You just enhance. So what I'm gonna do with my trimmer, I'm going to blend in the color pencil with the skin so it won't be as harsh of a line, a pencil line. I use my trimmer to try to like balance it out and blend it into the skin. And then I'll go back with my razor and it will eliminate the pencil line even more. When you apply the razor, you gotta always make sure you stretch that skin. You don't want to nick your client. But look at that fade, man. That's a magical fade right there. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, those clippers are raw. Don't get me wrong, those clippers are nice. They get the job done very well, and very fast. Stretching the skin, you see that? I'm using my blade. That's my blade holder right there. It's my brand, Blade Game 2 Raw. Stretching the skin. Stretching the skin. Always have to make sure you stretch the skin. No matter where you use to apply the razor at, whatever area in the face of the client using the razor, you have to make sure you stretch the skin at all times. You don't want to nick your client. Look at that fade, man. Look at that line, man. Yes, sir. Put in that work. Put in that work. Okay, then you're gonna hear the clipper. It's not that loud. The lever is clicked, so you can click the lever. Look at that fade though, crazy, went crazy. Ooh, look at that, crazy. You see the color enhancement? I enhanced it. I didn't create the line. You see me lining it up with the trimmer first. Look at that fade. Crazy. Went crazy. No pushback, no nothing. So was the $320 BaBylissPRO Dual Coil Clipper a mistake? For me, honestly, no. I really like the clipper. It's a very strong, powerful clipper. It fades very well, and it feels like a premium clipper. Now, do I recommend every barber go out there and buy it? No. No, but if you're willing to invest in your tools and you want a powerful, high-end clipper and you're willing to invest in your tools, I think it's considering. I think it's considering buying, you know? But again, if you already have a setup, if you have a clipper already that's already fading and doing the job for you, then I wouldn't go out and buy it. I really wouldn't go out there and buy it, honestly. Only if you're willing to invest in your tools and you're looking for a high-end clipper that's very powerful, then yeah. But if not, you already got something that's getting the job done, and you're comfortable with the tool, then I wouldn't purchase it, honestly. If you've used this clipper already, write in the comments what you think about it. And if you find this review useful, make sure you like and subscribe for more barbering content like this one. I'll see you in the next one.